Koa's Backyard. Big Koa's Backyard. Hey. On Island 98.5.
Now me gonna rip this one, gonna flip this one, gonna make y'all people feel me. Feel like a lethal weapon and the Lord's trying to conceal me. Living out my life and playing the cards they choose to deal with me. Eyes are blood and shot in the butter, yet then I can still see. Only burn the sensei cause it got me feeling irie. Rolling down the block and the blazing it up, we sitting sideways. Picture perfect woman coming straight up from the island. No worries, I know someday we'll be that girl style on. Got this
Proud Polynesian right there, Hawaiian Soljah in the house.
Yeah, you.
What's cracking, Hawaiian?
Good, Cole. Good to be here, bro.
Welcome, brother. It's good to get you in here, too.
You.
That song, of course, one of your debut songs off of your album,
Roger.
Proud Polynesian, bro.
Yes, sir.
Now, you got the lyrics, man. I'm going to throw this out there and say that one of your inspirations was definitely Sudden Rush.
Oh, automatic. Guaranteed. Big up to the boys. Hands down. Paved the way for a lot of us.
No, I got to say, but you have a lot of history. There's definitely a lot of culture that shows within your music. Is there any specific source that you went to get it from? Was a lot of these stories handed down from the kapuna? Maybe the parents used to hear them talking about them when you was young, and you just kind of gathered these thoughts and then write them on paper?
Hands down, my biggest influence was my mom. She was the one that instilled all my Hawaiian in me. Made sure that, when I was growing up, there was a lot of outsiders, that were being influenced, influencing our kids, our generation. We were a real fad. Everything was about a fad.
Right.
And
the matching aloha shirts.
Unfortunately, at my time growing up, I hate to say it, but being Hawaiian, it wasn't like the cool thing. Everybody was kind of steering away from it. And my mom was the one that kept me grounded. She danced hula for Kawaili Ula and Kuchiki Mohoi forever. And just being raised around that, I didn't understand what I had in front of me. And now that I'm older now, I appreciate it very much. And it is what it is, bro. I cannot lie. I only speak, I'm just a vessel.
Sure.
So everything that I put out, I try to stay true to it. I try not to say anything that I don't feel is right. You'll never catch me saying anything like, that I don't do or I wouldn't do or I wouldn't ask you to do. I have a lot of pride for my culture for sure, and it shows through my lyrics. It just flows out.
Absolutely, man. Proud Polynesian, the album is out now, man. I suggest you guys go get it because he gives some history lessons in there as well. And I also feel you growing up about how it wasn't cool to be Hawaiian. I used to hear these stories from my grandmother, and she spoke fluent Hawaiian, but perfect English. Right. And she used to only speak English around the kids. And when she was around her friends or kapunas, they'd be in their own room and they would speak Hawaiian. But the second any one of the kids came up, they start speaking English. Because a lot of people don't know that it was outlawed to speak Hawaiian up until 1978, I believe.
Yep.
So they didn't want their kids going to school and speaking Hawaiian because it was looked down upon. And that's why if you look at my dad and all that generation, a lot of them get the Haole first names and then the Hawaiian names all buried. But it's made a comeback after that. I mean, you get guys like us, so we all get Hawaiian names, man. Boom, 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 So it's really cool. It is making a comeback, and I really appreciate your music, man, because, Sudden Rush, we grew up listening to those guys, and their music was made for times like this, man. Yep. And there really hasn't been another voice that kind of stepped in after that. And then you're here. So it's amazing to hear that, man. Brand new song coming out, or just dropped, Roots and Culture.
Roots and Culture.
And that's out on all digital platforms right now. They can grab them?
It's coming out on the 23rd. 23rd is being dropped down for everybody.
So we're going to hear that coming out. But you got the ukes in hand, and we'd love to hear a little something from you if you can drop them for us, my brother. Here we go, Hawaiian Soljah.
Now let me welcome everybody to the 808. Now the sunshine state that can change your fate. And though it's in the tiny island, it's a real big place. You should watch where you be walking and try not to lose the way. Got some boys down in the valley and no they don't play. And if you're caught up in a situation, you could be misplaced. Just another victim of an unsolved case. No signs of any struggle disappear without a trace. Concrete jungle's what we're living in today. There's certain repercussions if you act a certain way. So don't step out of line and don't misbehave. And when you start to sipping, don't try to act a brave. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Take a cruise around the island, catch a contact high. Got the sweetness and Samila, and I'm talking worldwide. The paradise, fill the soldiers, and we're ready to ride. Now put your hands up, people follow me, get loose. Represent where you're from and let them know your roots. Polynesians in the house and you know what to do. Now put your drinks up, yes, Kale one's for you. So put your hands up, people follow me, get loose. Represent where you're from and let them know your roots. Hawaiian soldiers in the building, don't act confused. And if you don't step your game up, you're bound to lose. No me not putting out no threats and I'm just moving the crowd. But if you're looking for a battle, then I'm handing on my a lyrical ammunition and I'm spitting it out. And this will be the blessed rain when my people's in the drought. Got lady, you ready for my girls to get down. I put out now who you be, now so the boys can get loud. Hawaiian bloodline for the ones who proud. Number one, the rude boys, so go on, give me the crown. Cause I'm an up and coming king and on my old stomping grounds. Places where you used to find me, still I can be found. All the naughty girls, you know they love my sound. They all go crazy when they hear Shakedown. The boys from the islands, yeah, they like my style. They like the way I kick my flow, so I'ma be here for a while. But only for my people would I walk that extra mile. So all my Polynesians go on, stand up now. So put your hands up, people follow me, get loose. Represent the way you're from and let them know your roots. Polynesians in the house and you know what to do. Now put your drinks up, yes, Kale one's for you. So put your hands up, people follow me, get loose. Represent where you're from and let them know your roots. Hawaiian soldiers in the building, don't act confused. And if you don't step your game up, you're bound to lose.
Oh man, Hawaiian Soljah with the bars, brother, with the bars.
Yeah, you, brother.
Man, it's like channeling them from the in and out, eh?
Yes, sir.
Sweet, brother. All right, and if you guys in Nalo this Saturday by any chance, pull up Olamana Golf Course.
Yes, please do.
Tea time is what, 4 p.m., eh?
4 p.m.
4 p.m. tea off. Yeah.
You got some good brothers, some good Hawaiian brothers. Uncle Del going to be playing with us.
Sweet.
Yep, the Vitals will be there.
Driving all the way till 10 p.m.
All the way to 10, bro.
That's hometown action over there,
yes,
bro.
Sir. You know that, bro. You know that. Everybody's welcome, bro. All ages. All ages. Everybody come down, enjoy, have a good time.
Sweet, man. Hawaiian Soljah in the building. Mahalo for stopping by. Connects.
Thank you for having us. Appreciate it.